hockey game and maybe get the first goal here with you up in the booth. There's a quick shot. And Tage Thompson letting that one go. 67-mile-an-hour wrister. Tage had a goal at 99 miles per hour last night in Montreal.
Anything in your game go that fast, Coach? Other than your mind on the side?
Other than you trying to move when you almost got hit in the face.
That one that came close. I got jittery feet there. Just that one even.
Yeah.
Here is Thompson at the right circle, and he couldn't beat Georgiev, but the rebound still in play. Pass back in the slot. Good read by Dahlin with a chance of the rebound. Picked up by Cutting at the side of the net. And his clearing attempt goes off a body but stays in play. Thompson settles it. Look out. Nowhere near Razor that time. Up and out of play. All right, we mentioned that Coach was on the Zamboni earlier today. Pretty cool experience, I would imagine.
Unbelievable. You know, I'm a simple guy, and this is like me fulfilling a lifelong dream. Just getting a chance to be down on the ice, number one. Get a chance for our games. It's, you know, you walk on the field, it's one thing, but to walk on the ice to me is another thing. And can't be more thankful to the staff that allowed me to fulfill that dream. It was really a dream come true and quite fascinating to be down there.
How cool would it be to have that at home to do your driveway with?
How cool would it be to have that to do your driveway with?
Yeah, I could use that, I think, in the South Towns for sure.
You know, I believe I've been here a long time. I've asked to drive that Zamboni. Not yet have they allowed me to.
Well, you know what? I guess you got to know people.
Well, the problem is I couldn't afford to replace it when I wrecked it. That's the problem.
That could be it. Yeah, that's for sure. I was going to ask you, Razor, if you've ever been on a Zamboni.
No.
I never have either, to be honest with you.
No.
Well, there you go.
Coach won. Dan and Rob, no score.
Yeah. Let's see who's special around here.
Exactly. Sharks just chop it out near center ice. And the Sabres back in their own zone. I wanted to ask you, when you're not thinking about football, and I know that's probably 23 hours a day that you are, but when it's not football and it's not your family, what does Coach McDermott think about? Where do you go?
Well, I don't have a lot of hobbies, to be honest with you. During COVID, I think my family, you know, recommended, quote unquote, that I pick up some golf a little bit to kind of, you know, find something to do to unplug and make myself a little bit more well-rounded. But honestly, I'm fascinated by other industries, sports, you know, hockey in this case. Spending some time with Coach Ruff before the game tonight was a true blessing, and just trying to learn everything we can about trying to become the best that we can become individually and then as a team.
How, when you talk to Coach, say Lindy, what can you take from that? What's so the same between the sports or just sports in general that you could kind of learn? I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of overlap between sports, even though the games are different. There's so many similarities between, you know, sports, or just call it high-level performers, right? Where you're trying to become the best that you can become, or get a group of people to become the best that they can become. And, you know, whether it's mindset or you know, habits in between games, especially for the Sabres coming off of a short rest last night into today's game, and making sure that, you know, they go out there and they're fresh with their legs and they've got the right mindset. So just sharing kind of best practices between the two of us.
Yeah, that was a familiar word right there, habits away from the game. And certainly, you look at the best in hockey, and Sidney Crosby, Nathan McKinnon, Connor McDavid. Those guys are machines when they're not playing, let alone when they're within the game. Still looking for the first goal here with 10:44 remaining in the opening period. 9 shots in the game, 5 of them belonging to the Buffalo Sabres. Georgiev has not been beaten yet, nor has Luukkonen, and he'll flag that one down. And keep it in play, Rasmus Dahlin able to help with the clear. Play a little bit ragged between the blue lines as Wallman will start it out for San Jose and take a return pass. Looking for a seam, a good stick there, getting in the way of Dellandrea, but he tips it in behind the net. On J.J. Peterka, he was moving last night in Montreal, trying to get the feet moving now to the blue line and in. Leaves it. Yuri Kulik trying to go between the legs with that pass. Stopped on the boards there by Mika Sturm. Kept it at the line. Power looking for a lane for the shot. That's blocked. Sharks a quick counter team, a little bit like Montreal, maybe not quite the speed of the likes of Caulfield and Suzuki, but they've got some guys who can go. Sabres take a pretty well defensive set there as it's played into the corner, knocked down, and now the Sabres look to transition with some speed of their own. Slowed up a little bit at center ice. And that's because that group is going to head off on a line change.
Coach, power play penalty kill for the Sabres had a little struggle here a little bit lately. Do you have any suggestions for Coach Lindy Ruff before the game? Help that out a little bit?
Well, to be honest with you, not a lot. I wasn't raised around the game of hockey, but the thing I love is it's just the intensity and the special teams component, in particular the Four Nations games that unfolded a week or two ago. Just fascinating to watch those games, the level that they were played at, the physicality, and how much those games meant to those players.
Right here you are earlier during warmups down talking with Lindy Ruff and Seth Appert down there and posing for some selfies as well. That's pretty cool.
I wonder why all coaches don't have much hair.
I think we both know that. We all know the answer.
I can tell you why that
guys
is,
there,
Rob.
and then there's Seth Appert with a head of hair like anybody would dream of having.
I think he used to be a referee or something, maybe, right?
A goalie.
He does. I'm a little jealous.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We don't take up too much of your time.
Yeah,
Appreciate you
pleasure.
coming on.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it.